Hello, everybody, and today we are reviewing Alvin and the Mini Munks. This one's a rough one, fellas. Hold on. So, what exactly is there to say about Alvin and the Mini Munks? Well, not a whole lot good. I did not enjoy this film. I know it was made for babies. I know I can't be rough on it, but even as a baby, this thing would make me want to shoot myself in the skull. I mean, are you kidding me? Just the puppets, like, I know I said I love puppets, but if they are used correctly, even a bad puppet used correctly can look really good. Now the puppetry in this isn't bad, but the puppets are just ugly, and I mean, like, ugh. And the thing that's even worse about it is the voices. I don't know why the voices in this movie are so annoying. I just can't take them.
Don't tell him. There you are, you little...
I mean, I started wishing that this movie was over. It felt like 4 hours long. It's only an hour and a half, and I remember checking to see how long it was, to see how long of this movie I had to watch, and I only watched it for a half hour. It felt like two. I mean, it was painful. From the opening, you know it's not going to be anything like spectacular. And honestly, I don't mind cheap, charming things like this. The thing is, you got to be charming. You can't just be cheap. I mean, the look of and the aesthetic of this is that of like a little kid's baby show, except it's very, very annoying. Like really annoying. But whenever we show up, she's like setting up some sign, and then she forces a butterfly to bring that sign up to her. Uh, then they start set like this bird. She has a bird assistant that's like setting up tape saying like, "You're letting kids into this house. Well, I'm gonna make sure we keep them out of everything because they're just made to destroy." And then the freaking frog, what's his name? RCDC. I forget what his name. I think it's DC. He shows up and he's like, and then we get to the part where the chipmunks pop up, and they start popping up like horror monsters. I mean, Dave's like, "Hey, I got the kids," and then she's like, "Where are the kids?" And they just start popping up from like every corner. It's freaky. And I'm not bashing this for little kids either.
My
I
mommy
mean,
used to say,
Sesame Street's
nothing
amazing, and
warms
it
up
does
a
the same
home
thing
like
this thing
children's
does,
laughter.
but a billion times better.
She
This
should
just feels
know.
like a
She had
poor
12,000
Sesame
of us
Street
babies
knockoff.
all on the
I mean,
same
I wouldn't
day.
show my kids it. I'd show them Sesame Street because it's charming, it's funny, it's fun, it teaches stuff. This just has like the chipmunks do something wrong, and then she's like, "Well, I'm gonna do something that real parents don't," and just laugh. And it is just so annoying. I mean, anything that uses the word pee-pees and poo-poos in a serious matter and says it over and over again has got to be a problem. Not only that, but why is the toilet talking?
Oh, I didn't like it one bit.
I mean, seriously, why is that toilet talking? It's like, "Come over here, take a dump in my mouth because this movie's taking a dump on your eyes and ears." I mean, what the heck, dude? It's like, "I'm part of strict diet." Ugh. Ew. Like, you realize what goes in that thing. Which, I mean, she tells you only pee-pees and poo-poos. Do zebras go into the toilet? Well, I mean, she is wrong on that because Theodore says no. But if you eat a zebra or a giraffe or a chimpanzee, it's going to go in that toilet as pee-pees and poo-poos. So technically, zebras do go in the toilet if you eat them. I, for one, don't eat zebras because zebras are beautiful creatures and do not deserve to be eaten.
He's my special boy.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention there's these like two gophers that go and see their emotions, and whenever they do that, I mean, some of these animations are just horrific. I mean, that's something straight out of my nightmares. I get why that one gopher, I forget his name, does not want to go into their dreams or like whatever they're feeling and stuff because oh my gosh, that is some scary crap. Anyway, they could do that, but I'll also like to mention they are the best characters in the entire thing. them and the bird and the frog. I actually did not mind their characters. I liked their puppet designs. I liked their voices. They were really good. They were the up of this movie full of downs. I mean, it was so bad. Even the guy that plays Dave decided to clock out for this one. He's like, here, I'm giving you these ugly things. I'm going to go record a song, and I'm not going to show up till the end of the film.
See you, chump. What the hell?
There's not a whole lot of ups with this one, fellas. I mean, it's annoying. It's a pain to get through. And not only that, the songs in it, oh my gosh, most of them are so bad. I think the ones at the end started to sound good because they were at least better than the ones in the beginning. The one with Alvin, though, even though I hated Alvin's voice, Alvin had the worst voice out of everybody else in this entire movie. I could not stand it. But the one where Alvin sang the song dressed as Elvis, I honestly think that was the best song of the whole thing. It was actually not bad at all.
She takes up so much time. She's driving me out of my mind.
Now, why does Alvin sing a song dressed as Elvis? Because every single baby chipmunk thingy has beef with the baby Eleanor. That's the girl Theodore one. She's a baby in this. And every single character has beef with her. Not only that, but whenever Lalu goes and tries to like stop her from crying, she just starts doing stuff. I mean, what is this? So all the chipmunks are like, Lalu, you love that baby more than us. Especially Alvin. He's been like a real dirty little cow this entire movie because of it. He's like, just get rid of that baby. You don't want it. You hate me. You hate me because you're taking care of a baby. I mean, the baby needs lots of attention. He doesn't understand. He's a child. I can understand that. But he's taken it a bit too far. So she decides to show Alvin a lesson. She's like, see, this, she pulls out like a bunch of candles, sets them up, and she lights one, and she's like, this is all my love. And whenever another chipmunk pops up, and she lights that, and she's like, and then they get all my love. And she tells Alvin that like every candle is all her love, and she still has all her love. And that's a very nice lesson, honestly. I mean, that's a perfect way to teach him that. I will give it. That was another good thing about this movie, was this part right here was the only part I didn't want to tear my hair out, because that's a great lesson, and it's not dumb, and they didn't talk dumb. Sure, they had like the overexcited voices, but like, I mean, it is for babies, and I can understand that. So this part actually had some merit. But if it were I doing this, with all the events of the movie that happened so far, I would be like, you see, I take this candle is all of my love, and I light this candle and give it to Simon, and now he has all my love. And the reason I use candles is because if you do not cut your crap, all my love is gonna burn out! But that's basically the movie, just like little short lessons here and there, teaching you different things, like you should ask permission, you shouldn't steal stuff, you shouldn't eat lipstick, you shouldn't eat lipstick, just all of that. Like, it's just really annoying. I mean, put in an episode of Sesame Street, you'll get twice the lesson you ever would than you would get from this. I mean, the Gophers were nice, I liked their voices, I liked how they acted, they were actually pretty cool. Also, the banter between the frog and the bird, DCCD, I forget his name again, like I said, and the bird, old lady, I actually don't know her name either, and I don't really care to look it up right now, so that's all you're getting. Anyway, their banter was also a little bit fun here.
I'll be the princess. You'll be the mean monster.
No, why am I always the mean monster? Well, no brainer, dude. That's because you're such a...
All in all, I give this movie a D for dumb. Anyway, that about wraps it up for today. If you have any movies you would like to see, please leave in the comments what you would like to see. I'm going to be trying to pump these out faster now that I got more of a groove. I did have that break for a while. I'm sorry. I just didn't have the time. But now I think I got it covered, and I think I can do these a lot better. So please, leave in the comments a movie you would like to see. I'm going to be adding some with my Chipmunk videos and my Narnia ones to throw in a little bit of a mix, like I sort of did with Charlie Brown Christmas. So anyway, that's about it. Have a wonderful evening or afternoon, And if you are on the toilet, you know it's time to wipe. I'm Roman Ritchie, and this has been a random Ritchie review.